have Miss Ankita De, co-founder River Shoes. She comes from Gurgaon. Miss De is looking forward to raise rupees 1.5 crores in exchange for 15% equity of her company.
Hello, I'm Ankita Deb from River Shoes, Gurgaon. We're raising 1.5 crores for 15% equity in our company. River is not just a brand, it's a love story. I fell in love with shoes back in my school days. I took canvas shoes quite literally. For years, I had been in search of new innovative designs in footwear but never found any. And I realized many others were doing too. Finally, I decided that I need to do this myself. Aren't you bored of blues and blacks of shoes? Well, I was. Here, we have changed the trend. At River, you go on our website, and you can click, with the click of a button, you can buy a multitude of shoes designed by artists on our platform. In fact, you can make your own designs as well. So within 24 hours, you get your own personalized pair of shoes at your doorstep. The biggest problem with the footwear industry is that the manufacturers or the companies need to make thousands of shoes for one particular design. Here's an example. Suppose a company needs to sell 4 designs. Consider A, B, C, D, which is not the case in India because of the aur dikhao attitude. But suppose there are 4 designs. This company needs to make at least 1,000 pair of shoes for one design. Now let's consider 2 shoes or 2 designs, that is, suppose C and D, do not work, right? So there are 2,000 shoes lying in their warehouse which is getting wasted. No money is coming out of those shoes. So what we are doing is, we are a lean model, we are a completely made-to-order model, where we make the shoes when an order is placed. So we have no dead inventory and 0 money stuck in our cash flows. So you must be wondering, do people want to buy beyond blues and blacks of shoes? The answer is yes. Within a couple of months last year, in the whole year, we raked about 34 lakhs of revenue, which is 7 times of what we saw in the previous year. And we have seen about 5,000 or more loyal customers for now. Currently, we are selling on our own website, as well as we have some merchandising partners as well. They've helped us a lot with our top line and, of course, helped us with our revenue. At River, we don't believe that art has any boundaries. We've tied up with NGOs which have helped us come closer to the remote areas of India. We're creating art on shoes using artworks created by children, their sketches and the little bit of painting that we do. So we're helping them hone their talent and also helping these NGOs better the lives of these villages. The casual market potential is phenomenal in India. The entire market is about $2.5 billion. It's increasing every day, and we've created major ripples in this market. We have a celebrity customer base as well.
Okay, so what's your revenue now?
Last year, it was 34 lakhs. And this year, we are projecting of 1 crore if we don't get funding.
What is the money for?
The money is majorly for our marketing and adding and fusing more technology in our company.
Okay. Any part of it is proprietary?
So currently, we are looking at patenting our process, the printing process of creating the shoes, because nobody in the market is doing it, and we are doing the patenting bit. That is what is happening.
All these celebrities you mentioned have publicly endorsed your product?
So we have more celebrities. Out of these 3, 2 of them have publicly mentioned it on social media, which is the major marketing platform for a lifestyle product like ours.
So how many orders are you getting per day?
Per day, we are getting about 25 to 30 orders a day.
Okay, House, it's time to show your preference. Then we can have a discussion for those who go green.
So why only B2C model? Why you're not thinking about B2B model?
We are doing B2B as well. It's basically 60-40. So 60% is B2C and 40% is B2B.
So what's your success in B2B?
We have about 5 to 6 clients now. The sixth one is in the pipeline. So
Randy,
we're creating more.
Who are your typical clients?
Typical clients are artists and
No, B2B.
In B2B. So there are artists who want to create shoes like these. There are t-shirts in the market, customized t-shirts, etc. But shoes are not available. So even big companies have reached out to us to make shoes on their behalf or in their brand name, which we have respectfully denied for now because we want to create a brand first. So these are the opportunities which are already there, but there are artists who are happy to collaborate with us. So there's an association with us. So we're working that way.
Okay.
You've gone to schools?
Yeah.
Schools?
Schools,
Schools in?
Is schools your customer? The shoes, the sports shoes that the...
No, we are not doing schools.
I can't think of a school allowing such shoes in.
No.
They'll have their branding on the design.
Yeah, we can think about it. It's a good idea.
You were on green and you dropped out. What was the reason?
One thing she mentioned that you have patents. Now you are using a ready-made machine and you're using the inks which are really required for this particular one. How would you get a patent for this?
I couldn't understand.
He wants to know what kind of patent can you get and for what?
So the printing process, like the machine itself cannot be patented because it's a branded machine.
Yeah.
The brand is available in the market to everybody.
Yes.
But the process of setting it and printing it.
Everybody is doing it.
So
If they're all going for printing of the shoes, they're all using the same machines, they're using the similar inks.
So we have
what
a-
is it you will go for patent?
What's unique?
So we have something which is called the platen, which we fit into. And the second thing is we also,
If they don't fit in, they'll not be able to print. Are you
And-
getting my point? If anybody else is into this shoe business,
Uh-huh.
and if those guys who are selling those machines, in fact, they would have a very elaborate description that how to fit in the shoe and get the right print.
no,
So you
these are
can't
not
get-
machines which are for shoe printing. They're regular printers, like a direct to garment printer.
Yeah.
We've customized it and the printing technique so that we can use it on shoes.
Mohit,
And we
you have-
also stitch and make the sole in-house. So everything, the designs and everything is in-house.
So you can, yes, you can design of the shoe, you can try to get your, but
We
that
are
doesn't
planning
give
to
the-
patent that.
yes.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I have a,
Printing can't be.
Mohit, come in here.
yeah, I have a interesting proposition here for you, and this is like a second time similar business for me. So I'm an early investor in a brand called paintcollar.com.
Okay.
You know about it.
Yes.
Okay. We were the ones who started this whole artist monetization on t-shirts, shoes, bags, anything and everything.
Right.
The founding team fought amongst themselves. The platform's gone down. It happens. Is it a good business? I think it's a pretty interesting business. They did a revenue top line of about 20-25 lakhs a month.
Wow.
We still have the entire tech built out. We still sit on a repository of 1 million plus unique artist designs.
Okay.
Right? I'm happy to bring all of that, okay, on the table. And of course, I'll have to consult the other investors, but for something that's gone down, that shouldn't be a problem. Besides that, I mean, if I see that you can, scale this up a little bit, I'm happy to bring in capital. I don't want to commit on exactly what's the quantum of capital I can bring on board right now.
Okay.
But that number which you're saying, I can do that solo, but assuming that you have it in you to scale it up. Because 34 lakhs a year is a very small number in this space.
Right.
It has to be much larger.
Right.
We know the machine manufacturers. I think we even have 3 machines at in-house lying right now.
Okay.
So there's a lot more strategically that I can bring on board besides the capital. And for me, it's a second life for my so-called defunct company.
Okay.
You have any thoughts on that?
If they are coming in, we can bring in them the further funds.
Thank you, sir.
So I have basic question like, how do you compare yourself? What is the total addressable market, and how do you compare with the other competition? Let's say you have Bata, then Liberty, then Lee Coopers.
Right.
Just give me some statistics on those things.
So Bata currently has a revenue of about $2,500 million revenue per year, and it's increasing by 100 billion every year. So that is the increase every year. So and Bata is the maximum, the mass market, right? And right now Bata is also looking at this revenue includes formals. It also includes children's shoes. We're only looking at the young adult category and of course, the adult category, where they're interested in the canvas variety of shoes. And interesting designs are absolutely absent in Batas and Liberties or any other mass market category because they produce in large volumes and they need to cater to maximum number of, the janta, right? The janta, they need to cater to everybody. We are catering to a very niche set of people, and that's the market that we are really targeting.
We are out of time.
I need, before to make two offers, two questions I have. First of all, there's a mismatch which I find. Your 34 lakh is turnover 5,000 loyal customers, which means your per shoe, even if per customer buys one shoe at a time, so what is the shoe billing, per shoe billing?
So there are two types, right?
Just
So
tell me
there
the
is-
shoe billing, that's it.
No, 1 second. The 5,000 loyal customers also include our B2B customers, a little bit of it. So there are B2B and B2C. B2C, we are selling at 1,500 billing, 1,500 plus taxes. And B2B, we are giving it at a markdown to the clients. So on an average, when we average it out, it comes out to around 1,000 rupees.
But it shows 700 rupees here, that's the problem. Per shoe billing, it shows 700.
So 5,000, sorry.
So
5,000
just
loyal
this is a
customers till
mismatch.
date.
So I would like
Not for
to
last
see
year.
the
So
stats.
there's a massive cost of customer acquisition in this space.
No,
The cost of sales itself
5,000 loyal customers per shoe
Till
billing.
date, sir.
Yes or no? We are out of time. You have an offer, or we? Do we have an offer for her?
I'm not very convinced with this.
We need to work on the valuation on this.
Yes, give an offer. You know the rules of the game. She has to raise what she's come for. You can substitute it with other stuff, but she has to raise what you've come for. Percentage and deal structure can be different.
Let's keep it on.
Okay.
You lead the show.
1.5 CR, 25 at 25%.
0.5 for 25% versus her 15% ask. Anybody else? Partnering?
Of
Counter?
course, it will be staggering.
Needless to
Based
say,
on my
I'm part.
Pardon?
Needless to say, I'm in on whatever these guys choose. But first I bring the strategy, then I bring the capital.
Yes.
Because without my strategy, you're not going anywhere. Trust me. True. I've spent way too much time in this.
Your strategy is we will use and leverage the equipments you've got and the connects you've got, and you'll bring all of that to the
And a
table.
million plus artist impressions. Million plus artist design.
And one last question. No, I'm okay with that. Just one last question.
What is okay? All of you are equal in this?
More or less we can
50,
participate,
50,
right?
50? 50 lakhs each?
Various combinations.
Why not children play schools, youngsters?
Children play schools is not what we have forayed into, but it's a great idea. We can look into that as well.
So it's time,
it's-
time for you to decide. You are getting 1.5 crores for 25%, and you are getting a whole lot of strategy, experience, machinery. Of course, you have to agree to his strategy. That's a condition. And they'll come in for 50 lakhs each.
I will get you 900 play schools in India, one shot.
Wow.
I have one more question. We need to understand the equity structure between the founders and the founding teams.
I didn't, 50-50.
Right now, two on the board.
We're just two of us.
By my clock, you have about 40 seconds. If you can hurry it up.
3 horses are willing to invest in River Shoes.
Can you please repeat the...
You are giving away 25% equity for 1.5 crores to 3 people. One person brings in tremendous experience, the machinery and the contacts.
Right.
One brings in a lot of play schools. I think it's a wonderful deal. It's up to you.
But they are looking for 25% equity in the company. Will Ankita take up the offer?
I would like to take the deal.
You have a deal.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. You can shake